Hey, nice to see you again. It's been raining a lot here and the sun just came out, so I thought I would take advantage of the light, but now I have a little bit too much light. Anyway, I wanted to wish you happy St. Patrick's Day. I don't have anything green to wear, but I have a green tree right behind me. And I also have a green camo collapsible ottoman toilet, which I will tell you more about in a little bit. So the topic today is how to transition from urban to rural van life, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing that this week. As you guys know, a lot is happening with the coronavirus, and I thought long and hard about this. And since my lease is up at the end of the month for the co-work space where I've been renting, I decided that rather than go to this other co-work space I was looking at, which was half the price, I am going to hit the road and I'm going to join a caravan. I don't know if you guys know about Bob Wells and how Home on Wheels Alliance caravans, but they've got a series of them in the Southwest in the U.S. And I'm going to join up with one of them at the beginning of the next month or end of the month. This was a really tough decision. I didn't take it lightly, and I'll talk more about it later, but let's get to the practical stuff. And I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet because my last video went on and I got a little off track. So let's see, I've got about 7 more minutes. I'll try to be short and sweet. So the first thing you're going to need is, when you're no longer closer to the plumbing grid system, is something like this collapsible camo toilet ottoman with plastic bags and also Ziploc bags and kitty litter, because you're going to want to immediately seal everything and or keep it covered and let it dry out with kitty litter. If you're in your van, something so small as this, you might want to open the windows and take a break, or you can do what I have done. I've just ordered a privacy tent. So that's the second item on the list. You get one of these kind of stand-up little mini privacy tent. And I'm going to try to link to that below. It hasn't arrived yet, so I can't show you it. I also ordered a small collapsible army shovel. And I'll link to that. Just in case I can walk far away from camp, and I'm in a really remote region, then you can do, what the animals do, what the dogs do, as long as you're, like 500 feet or so from water, any running water source, it's legal, at least in the states I know of. Double check your state. It might be 1,000 feet or yards. I don't really know the exact figure. I'm not going to be near any running water sources. But then, you dig a hole and you do that, and just please don't litter. So then, you bag your paper products. By the way, I succumbed to all the shopping mania. I got a whole mess of paper towels, which I'm going to keep up in my cargo box, which I'm putting up on top now. And I'll do future videos sort of showing you how I get the van ready. And I'm going to incorporate my van tour into that, because I got all this footage and I just don't really know how to incorporate it. And I also have to be near Wi-Fi to upload it. And as I hit the road and as things are in chaos and in transition, it might take me a while to be at Wi-Fi. So thanks for bearing with me. All right, moving right along. You might want to get a Gamma Seal little tub. You can get those free at bakeries. You can get those free sometimes at paint stores. But I might have to just bite the bullet and buy one if I don't have time to get a free one. We'll find out. I haven't gotten one of those yet. But those are for keeping your plastic baggies or your wrapped up kitty litter refuse, after you do your number 2. Also, I recommend separating your number 1 and your number 2, even though I don't have a compost toilet yet. I have one in the works, and that's in the works. I actually bought the shell for it, and Yeah, I'm really into self-reliance, and I want to see if in a minivan I can build a little compost toilet with an exhaust system that doesn't make the minivan smell bad. And if I can do that, I will just be thrilled. And if I can't do it, at least it was an attempt, and I'll keep it out. I don't know. I'll keep it outside or get a bigger vehicle, or something like that with more exhaust options. Okay. Oh man, this is getting to be kind of long. The fourth thing you would need would be like a small butane stove or a Coleman stove for propane. I have a small butane stove already that I don't use. I've been keeping it separate. I'll be keeping it up in my cargo box. And then cooking wares, like they have these cute little, I think they're called Travia, Swedish cooking sets. They're about this big, and it's got everything you need. You've got your cup, you got your bowl, you got your pan, your cooking pan. I have one of those already, and I will show it to you in future videos as I set up camp or as I pack. Yeah. Fifth, oh, that was the fifth thing. The sixth thing you'll need would be a mini solar setup, which I already have. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put I have a Jackery lithium battery, small one, and about 60 watts of solar, foldable solar panel. And I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to Velcro them to the front window so that it's always inside. It's always getting sunlight, because I don't have any kind of solar on my roof. I just have the Jackery, and I'm gonna then bungee the Jackery battery to the passenger seat so I don't have any projectile heavy objects while I'm driving. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to film my various steps if I have time. I might not have time. I might really have to hit the road. I don't really know what the situation is. If there are going to be regional travel restrictions within the U.S., I mean domestic. There was some rumor of that in the news the other day, but then I saw this map of 3 main regions in the U.S., and California and Arizona would have been in one. So I think I'll be okay, because I'll be right near the California-Arizona border with caravans. But it's in flux. I really don't know what's going on, but I'll keep you guys posted. And by the way, I hope you're all well and taking care of yourself and staying clean and getting rested, going on walks and staying warm. The seventh thing you'll need would be some kind of water dispenser. I think a gravity fed water solution is the best, because you're working with Mother Nature. You don't have to have a pump that is going to like pump the water against Mother Nature. You're working with gravity. And so I have one of those. I'll show you. Actually, the computer, I'm using my laptop with this Screencastify thing right now, and my laptop is sitting on my water dispenser on its side, so I can't show it to you, but I will show you in future videos, I promise. And second to last would be as much hand sanitizer as you can get a hold of. I had a little stash, and then I got some more, a couple of larger bottles of it. And I also got some, what's it called? Laundry bleach. Because apparently, and don't quote me, but I talked about this in my last video, never mind, but if you dilute it like 0.05% or something, double check with water. It's good for surfaces and for sanitizing, and not so much for your skin. Okay, and last but not least, and this I can show you, is if you don't have one already, get a USB powered fan. These are great, they're quiet, and in the afternoon it could get warm where you are. And you'd want to just like attach it wherever, and it's great. Keeps you cool in the back. Oh, and I forgot to add ninth and last but not least, bug screens, which I have. I'll show you how I put them on when I'm out in the land. I only ever used them once when I was camping. The first night as I went into Vanlife, I camped in a camping with other people, what do they call it? Kind of like an RV park camping spot. And it was way too loud for me, so I had to get out of there. But I had the bug screens up that day. Otherwise, I mean, this is all the least you need to go rural. There's lots of other great things you could get, which some of them I have, and I'll talk about them in the future. Okay, you guys, stay well. And if you're going rural like I am during these times, maybe I'll see you out there. All right, take care, and I'll talk to you again soon as I have time to show you what's going on with me. Take care. All right, bye-bye.